BMW's 5 Series is one of the best cars in its class. It combines sophistication with a good helping of sportiness and luxury with loads of space. It's the car you'd buy if you can't live without the comforts of your own home. There's even a telly in here. And it's the one to have if you need some help in the style stakes.
But now the company is about to get its clean image dirty as it enters the world of 4x4s for the very first time. This is the BMW X5.
Of course, the thing still had to be good looking, which I reckon the X5 is, despite its resemblance to a silicon-injected BM estate. It's a little shorter in length than a 5 Series and a tad wider than a 7, and it sits on whopping great alloys that look more at home in a high street than on a hill climb.
Inside, there's little to distinguish the X5 from the rest of BMW's range. The usual dials and switchgear make an appearance in here, as well as all the goodies you can possibly imagine. There's air conditioning, satellite navigation system, heated seats, cruise control, cup holders, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, all right. It is useful having so many storage spaces, including somewhere to leave your sunnies, and I do like the electric steering wheel adjustment. In the back, there are 3 full safety belts and seats that will split and fold to increase the smallish boot. But the automatic tilting of the offside mirror when you reverse is irritating because it confuses your bearings.
Together with a tall platform, the chunky seat lets you sit at least 7 inches higher than you would do in a 5 Series, and it adjusts electrically in a multitude of ways. But you do have to move the headrest by hand. The cheek of it!
In keeping with its saloon sibling, the X5 is jam-packed with driving aids. It has dynamic stability control, automatic differential brakes and parking distance control, to name a few.
Now, I'm not a fan of gadgets which take away the thrills and the spills from the driver, but on this car's maiden mud voyage, I am prepared to make an exception.
The X5 has not been designed to rampage across serious off-road courses. If it had been, it would have a ladder frame chassis like the Mercedes-Benz M-Class. Instead, it has a monocoque platform similar to that of the 5 Series, which makes it handle much better on tarmac. It's also prettier, but does it have the guts of a mountaineer?
Right, hill descent control on. Okay, in drive, and I've got to lift off all the pedals and just let the car do what it does. So I just have to steer it. That's all I have to do. This is cool. I can cope with this. This is going to be so steep. I do not like being not in control of a car. I want to brake, but I'm not allowed to brake. Oh, I've got to turn as well. Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop. I'm cool. And power out.
Cynics amongst us will wonder if this is just a Land Rover with a different badge. Well, no. Although the air suspension and hill descent control are from the roughy-tufty side of the business. It has a self-levelling system to maintain a decent off-road ride, and the Freelander gave some inspiration to the chassis. But as competent as the X5 is on the mild stuff, it'll probably never even mount a molehill.
So, the activity part of BMW's self-proclaimed sports activity vehicle is pretty much a waste of effort. But what isn't is the 4.4-litre V8, which, quite frankly, needs a jolly good spanking.
It hits 60 miles an hour in 7.5 seconds and charges on to 143 with the aid of a 5-speed Steptronic automatic gearbox. The sports part of this SAV is at the heart of the X5. It may be able to trample turf, but performance and road handling were the key elements of the design.
I have to say I'm rather impressed with the X5 on the track. Everything about it is responsive, even more so than some saloon cars I could mention. The brakes are big and beefy and give a reassuring feel throughout. But what has amazed me is the chassis. You can sling it into a corner as you would do a normal car, and it comes out pretty much straight the other end. The engine is lovely and smooth too, with enough grunt just about to keep you on the pace.
OK, I know you're not going to drive it like a racing car on the school run, but if you take the plunge and splash out up to £50,000 for this car, then you should book yourself some track time in it. It's a hoot. But we Brits won't be able to drive the X5 until September, and a host of rivals from Audi, Lexus and Porsche will be on the scene by then, tempting would-be landowners and their glamorous wives.
So the battle for sales will come down to the colour of the badge. Image will be everything, and the Pony Club mothers will absolutely love this. But for me, it would be too much like wearing a Gucci suit with a pair of willies.
Well, that was splendid. Lots of fast cars and handsome men.